So the next 3 videos are all examples of the long division process, okay? So we take our divisor, y plus 3, write that on the outside, and then the dividend, y squared plus 10y plus 21. All the terms are in order, and they're there, so it looks good. Now remember in our example of the review, we were trying to divide 23 into 5,000 and something. We didn't do the whole thing at once. We took each piece by piece, right? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to look at this y, and I'm going to say how many times does it go into y squared? Or another way to think of it is, what times y would get me y squared? So you're just thinking in your mind somewhere, y squared over y. What does that equal? Well, just a y. So that's going to be what I'm going to write right there. Now I have to multiply. So let's see. I'll go with orange. Y times y, that's y squared. Then you also have to go y times 3, which is plus 3y. Okay, now the next part is going to be subtraction. So just like when you're doing a long division problem with real numbers or integers, you divide, you multiply, and then you subtract. Now I usually tell my students, get a good sign changing pen, because the way we're going to subtract is we're going to change the sign here and change the sign there. So you're subtracting both of those. All right? Now the first part, y squared minus y squared, that's supposed to drop out. Every time that's supposed to drop out, because that's how we created it. Now we say, what's 10y minus 3y, or 10y plus a negative 3y? 7y. And now we bring down the next term, plus 21. Now we start the whole thing over again. How many times does y go into 7y? Or you can think over here, 7y over y. What does that equal? 7. So I'm going to put plus 7. It's a positive 7, so it's plus 7. Now I'm going to multiply. 7 times y, so I get 7y. 7 times 3, and I get plus 21. Now I get a sign changing pen, which is blue for me. So it's going to be minus here and minus there. 7y minus 7y, that cancels out. That's supposed to happen. The other part, we have no guarantee, but look what happens this time. 21 plus a negative 21 is 0, so it means that it divided evenly. What's the answer? The answer is the quotient that we wrote, y plus 7. So it's that part, okay? That's the answer. So that's the first one. Now we'll do more, and they'll probably each be a little bit different, but we'll keep going over the process.